Okay. So, I I want to finish the game, even though what's the word? I know I did some progress outside. I don't I unfortunately don't get you don't get to see my first impressions of this game because I did like play the game like several like years ago already, like casually. But but it's still cool though. I did I still haven't beaten the boss though. So I can try to get some. Oh, you fucker. Alright, fine. But you can still see my first reaction to that. Fuck you. So that's still some progress that I can still see. I haven't explored the whole map yet. I haven't explored everything, but I've done a majority of it. So there's still some stuff that I have to look forward to. And I'm not entirely good at the game yet. Since I am taking the whole thing low and slow. Especially with green. I haven't done green build. I haven't gone for a green build yet. At least that I call it the green build. I call it the green build, but I think it's just called survivability. I got toxic sewers over there. I got the hang of it still, but I don't know how good I'll be since last time that I played it, which is still a while ago. Yeah, I remember the hotkeys. I'd like to... Yeah, I haven't explored the whole place yet. That's one thing's for certain. There we go. Melee attacks inflict 50% extra damage for a second. Especially with survivability, I haven't tested it out. I'm mostly a red and purple user. Oh yeah, I remembered. You can do the wall run now. I haven't explored the whole place. I think I mostly go for the... What's the word? The pavilion? I barely explore the sewers. Probably because the poison bullshit of the sewers is annoying. So I just kind of avoid that. The poison bullshit of the sewers just kind of makes me avoid it. But I'd like to try it. I'd like to explore more of it. I did beat the boss already in the toxic sewers, and I'm gonna try it again. Funnily enough, probably easier than last time. Yeah, there's nothing here. I could buy the DLC. I am satisfied with the game. This game is... It feels like one of those... This is the kind of game that makes me want to buy the DLC. There's a lot of DLC with the game though. But they are dirt cheap. You fuck. How did that miss? Alright. Promenade of the promenade, not the pavilion. Where's this one? Nothing. Oh yeah, I do still forget to use my items. Toxic sewers. That's gonna be the plan. Explorer's instinct. Oh. I already beat... Eh, whatever. I've already finished this one though, whatever. Alright, toxic sewers it is. With the green build. How much have I actually done yet? Oh. Alright. Fuck you. Fuck you. I haven't gotten it the right cell yet. Oh, I probably don't need that. Whatever. What would I... Rolling also parries attacks and projectiles with the shield on your backpack. Oh, I could also grab that. Dealing 50% of his successful parries reduce skill cooldown, the attack of the fallen damage. Sounds good. I don't need it. Alright, fair enough. Right. Now, aside from Dead Cells, I do have a bunch of other RPGs that I want to try out, but I'll see what I can do. Oh, you fucker. There we go. Go. I still want to eventually try out, what's the word? What's the word? Dishonored, there we go. There's like multiple games with the letter D. Okay. There's a lot of games with the letter D. With like Destiny, Dishonored, and all that. With Destiny 2 though, I did try to give it a fair shake. I do mainly play Warframe but Destiny 2, like, I just did not like it. It all felt jank. Oh, you fuck. It all felt jank, and also it kind of threw me... It got me confused with the lore, because... Like, apparently it threw me in, like... It threw me in, like, mid-story, even... And I thought, well... Maybe I just, like, fucked up, right? I messed up. Oh, I almost had that. I thought I missed something, or I accidentally skipped past the cutscene. I accidentally skipped something, but no, that was... It was my level. The campaign was... Ah, fuck you. Okay. The campaign was on my level. Or maybe, again, maybe I'm doing it out of order. And I'm just not aware of it. Whoa. Okay. Quick bow. Keeping backpack. What the hell is this? Inflicts a critical hit if the target has 3 or more arrows stuck on its body. Colorless. The highest level applies. Oh wow. Alright, sure. A colorless bow. Sure. A green bow. Why not, right? I try it. Anyway, I'd like to eventually... I always like to try some stuff out. That was close, but surprisingly nothing... Surprisingly, nothing bad happened. Oh, I always. Now I'm good. I always want to try out new games, but Destiny 2 is kind of weird. Maybe I'm just being too judgy over it. And I said I'm a Warframe player because I... Why is there red? Maybe that's a... Oh, it's a shop. Okay, I thought there was gonna be a challenge. Great. Okay. Grant you 4% of menacing help as bonus damage. Yeah, I'm good. I'm chill. Well, there was one at the top, but I don't know if it's... Well, actually, hold on. Let me check. Let me see if it's good. Probably. Alright, good enough. How can I go up there? Sure. Yeah, let me check that. Oh. Powerful, sure. Oh. Ancient sewers, alright. That's good. That's cool. I think, yeah, that is the direction that I could go for. Yeah, I think I'm going for ancient sewers. I think the fire promenade of the condemned is the other one, or maybe I'm just missed something. It's probably the other level. I'm not entirely too sure. Hey, hold on. You. That stopped. Okay. Frantic sword. Sure. Hard light sword. Nah, I'm good. I want to get a shield for the new armadillo. For the new armadillo perk. Mutation, there we go. Because I want to try that out. It seems pretty cool. Seems pretty fun. Corrupted prison. Oh yeah, I remember that. I mean, you know what? I'd try it out. I'd take a gander for it. Why not? As I said, I'd like to try out a bunch of games, but I just didn't enjoy Destiny. I've heard that it was similar to Warframe, but I didn't really... It didn't feel like it was similar to Warframe at all. Oh, so close. Fine. Any hit, suffer a critical wound. Sure. Although I don't think it would be a good idea. Bloodthirsty shield. Blocked attacks inflict bleeding. I can also put that in the backpack, actually. In comparison. No. This one I'll put in the backpack. Well, actually, hold on. Which one's better? 75 damage. 4. No. Yeah, nah. Plus. Oh. Keep him backpack. Charge modifiers. It didn't really... Destiny 2 didn't really feel like Warframe at all. And I got very confused at the story aspect. But whatever. Maybe I'll try it again. Because I do have friends that does like Destiny, but I don't really... especially with all the sort of negative stigma towards Destiny 2 as well, which makes it difficult. No, fuck off. I don't think I've been here, actually. I feel like... I think I've actually been here. Yeah, I definitely haven't been here. Yeah, I definitely haven't been here. I definitely haven't been here, which is surprising. I feel like I've explored everything, but I still haven't. Ooh. What? I definitely parried that. Whatever. I definitely parried that. Whatever. That's my... There's so much money here. I keep getting gems left and right. Okay. How did I even get here? I mean, obviously I went to the ancient sewers. It feels like I haven't really... What's the word? Hold on, let me check the items. I think I'm good. Actually, Ice Shield seems way better. I do also, speaking of Iron Cells Key. Speaking of like other games. Ah, fuck. Up. Ah, yeah, I could have parried that. My bad. Alright. I need a stronger weapon. It feels like it doesn't do a lot of damage. I mean, to be fair. Oh, okay. I think it's here. It's a good one. Close-up crossbow. Oh my god, okay. That is not... Bolts explode in area. Every hit with a bolt suffers a critical wound. These are not... I do want the parry though. I'd like the parry. Ancient sewers again? Really? Where the hell am I? Okay, fine. Fine. Alright. Sure. Whatever. Alright, as I've said. Speaking of like old games as well, well, not old games. But it is like an old game. I will say that I've been thinking about what's the word? Wait, is that it? Is that actually all of it? Is that actually all of it? Yeah, there's no other like there's no other areas. I guess this is just a detour area. Whatever, sure. As I've said before, I want to. What am I? Was I supposed? How am I supposed to say this? I do want to try out a bunch of other games. I mean, obviously, but specifically, I want to try out. Or less damage when you're at max HP. Ammo, launches grenade, shoots pierce the target. Sure. Successful repairs reduce skill cooldown, attacking a slowed, stunned, or frozen. At close range, reduce skill cooldowns. I don't really need. Recover max after killing enemy. This effect scales with the max reduce as you get closer to full health. I think this one's fine. That's it. I do want to try out some other games that are... I do want to try out some other games that are... that I want to go back to, actually. I want to go back to Heroes of Newerth, but I'm not sure, because there is the... because if you didn't know, Heroes of Newerth, I never got around to trying Heroes of Newerth. Woo! Oh my god, I didn't even know that. Alright, maybe I should have just looked down. This was not a good start. But as I've said, I want to try out Heroes of Newerth again, but... oh, there we go. Sure. Oh, cool. Challenge rift. Hold on, let me do this for a second. Ice crossbow. Nah. Oh. Okay. Sorry, let me pay attention for a second. There we go. I did use up a potion, but that's okay. I got it. I got a bunch of stuff. Bunch of knickknacks. Alright, I do want to try out Heroes of Newerth again, and also Awesomenauts, but those two games doesn't seem to be doing too well with the changes. You fuck. Okay, fine. You haven't been doing too well with the changes. With Awesomenauts, Atari kind of, if for context, Atari kind of bought out Awesomenauts. I don't know if you actually do know much about Awesomenauts or what it is. But it was a MOBA that I did enjoy playing, although it kind of died out for reasons that it just wasn't that popular. Oh, don't need it. It just wasn't that popular, but it was a very unique MOBA, which for some reason hasn't been replicated. For some reason, everyone just kind of wanted a... what's the word? Everyone wanted the RTS MOBA, but never wanted to go halfway. I could rant a lot about the current state of MOBAs. I mean, I would. This is my channel. Fuck you. I want to... MOBAs are kind of one of my favorite genres of games, but there's very little about them. Which is unfortunate. Which is unfortunate because I would like to play more of them. but there's just not much of them out there, especially actual good and original ones. Most of them have just been developed. 56. How about no? How about nah? Right. There's very little about it. There's very little, like, actual MOBAs that you could count, and even more, and very little that are actually good, which annoys me to no end because there's so much potential you could have with the genre. But it also doesn't help that anytime there is an actual MOBA, people kind of view it with contempt, if that's actually the right word I can describe it. People don't like MOBAs, which is unfortunate because I do like MOBAs. You're not dead. Which annoys me. I'd like to see more of it be done. And anytime there's a revival of the MOBA genre, there's just... I swear I pressed the parry button. But apparently not. Oh. Whatever. Gigantic didn't do well. Neither did its, Oh, that missed. Okay. Gigantic, the new version didn't do well. I'll blame Randy Pitchford again. He already killed one MOBA. He's gonna got the next one killed again by just neglect. So with what's the word? Han also tried to make a comeback by not releasing the game on Steam. So that's already a problem, but even regardless of that, it also has the issue of not releasing like the whole cast. It did not even release the whole cast, and it has a complete I mean, it's got a visual overhaul, but in my opinion the visual overhaul aren't that good. Get in here. That was flawless. Nah. Nothing. You got a visual overhaul, but in my opinion, it doesn't work that well. Is it Rampart 6? Absorbs more damage, creates force with 2 sexes, and a successful melee parry. I mean, I'd try it. Sure. As I've... Gigantic didn't do well. Han is gonna get a revamp, which in my opinion doesn't seem that... I tried to go up. Tried to go down, I mean. Ah, my bad. I tried to do a revamp, but in my opinion it doesn't look that good. Where is he? There we go. Nah. Say the stiletto. I don't think it's gonna do well. Especially when it doesn't even release the full roster from the original. The full roster of Heroes of Newerth isn't done. Hopefully Project Concord stays active, because I do want to actually play... I do actually want to play the game like or OG, or at least as OG as... or as OG as I could. I know it's like not the, it's not like the quote-unquote best version, but it's still like the oldest version that is, that I could like, what's the word, get. Because I never gotten around to play Heroes of Newerth because it was in its own website. You know, like way back when Steam wasn't that popular, so every game just kind of had to be released in its own launcher, which kind of surprised me that the new Heroes of Newerth, the revamped version, doesn't want to go to Steam as well. I mean, come on, let me go back up there. There's some stuff. What else was there missed? Do I even need that? Do I even want that? Do I even care about that? Why not? Nah, that's not even the same. Not even the same color. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever, dude. 38. There we go. I feel like I'm missing some. Oh yeah, Awesomenauts. It's also gonna be. I'm not too confident with Awesomenauts' future as well. Even though it's one of my favorite games, I'm not sure with the way Atari does their stuff is good. Not gonna lie, because what's the word? For one, they made Awesomenauts some. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I should have. Okay, whatever. Whatever. They should have made Awesomenauts some. What's the word? Because Awesomenauts right now, or the new version, the current version of Awesomenauts is. Previously, it was free to play. Free to play. Not the oldest version, of course. The original. The original Awesomenauts was what the hell? Oh, come on. Let me go down. Whatever, man. What the hell? Okay, hold on. I feel like I could go down there. There we go. Can't open it from here. I feel like I could go. How can I get around this? How could I? Feel like I could. Hold on. Nope. Yeah, hold on. I feel like I could. I couldn't open it. This door is locked from somewhere else. Nah, whatever. Well, actually, maybe I could find it somewhere here. Hold on. Quick detour. I'd like to find it. Maybe it's somewhere here. I just can't see it. I do have a key. Maybe it's somewhere here. I just don't see it. I don't want to waste my time too long with this. As much as I would like to explore it, probably not. I kind of want to end the run. Ooh. You know what? Sure. It has higher DPS though. There's a new ammo for the quiver. Launches a grenade. Shoots critical hits inflicted target. As much as I would like this, I can't. bring it because I do have my mutation of the... Yeah, I should have went in here first. Whatever. Good enough. Sure. Good enough. Passage to the Insufferable Crypt. I think this is the boss level. 6. Winds of the Crow allows you to float in the air. Create a slow-moving but devastating orb. Is this a power? Okay. You know what? Sure. And exactly. Care too much? Assault Shield. Blocks while charging forward. What is it? How does this work? It looks cool. That looks pretty neat. Shoots an arrow in front of you. Stuns the victim. Okay. 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 This is the boss. I think this is a boss room. Yeah, I remember the order. I think this is the big eyeball. Come here. Let me kill you. Conjunctivitis. Come here. Ah, fuck me. Fuck you. Come here. There we go. Oh. Ah. Ah, fuck me. I haven't been... There we go. Finally, a parry. Come here. Oh. You fuck. Come here. Ah. Come here. Stop. My timing's not doing too well. Ah, fuck. There we go. There we go. Finally, I actually parried this time. Get out. Okay. That wasn't good. But that's fine. It's okay. Wasn't the best, but critical hits deal plus 30% damage. 6. Higher DPS though. Stunned. Right, enemy's attack, launches a grenade. Sure. Graveyard. I think, yeah. What about the other one? Hold on. Slumbering Sanctuary. No. I do like to try out the graveyard. I did remember going to the graveyard once. Not, well, in-game. In Dead Cells. It was okay. I do want to explore it more again, since it's been a while. And it's still fairly new to me. Damage when you're at max HP. Critical damage to frozen targets. HP covered for attack. Close combat. For attack. Okay, sure. Slow up. There we go. Go. That'll be for later. Well, I've done a fair amount of the mutations. Anyway, as I've said, with Awesomenauts, what's the word? It was previously free, at least when I was playing it. It was previously free. I know originally the game was paid. But what's the word? But I know that the original one was paid, and I'm kind of shocked that... What's the word? Come on, I know. Nah, I can't reach it. They made sure it was short. Fine. Fine. As I said, it was originally paid, but now it's free. And I'm surprised they kind of went back on that and made the game. Come here. Ah, you... Ah. That was a bad first move. Aw, you fucker. Whatever. I'll get there eventually. I also have Darkest Dungeons, which I feel like I should just do at the maybe I'll just reset to the beginning again. Because I feel like... I missed out on a lot. I feel like I could have done some I could have fixed my mistakes there. I don't think I should continue to where I was. I mean, I should continue to where I was in Darkest Dungeons, because I feel like wherever I'm at, I feel like I made too many mistakes in doing a bunch more amateurish choices. Hold on. Did I even miss anything? Nope, I did not miss anything. That was literally just all it is. Alright, fair enough. I need a key for that. Which I think I'll find here. Oh. Attacking lets you strike frantically. Attacking is dealing critical damage. You know what? I'd try it. Oh, but it deals less... Well, actually, no. It does actually deal more damage. Ah, man. I want to try out more weapons. Ah. I know that's probably not the best case scenario, but I'd like to experiment. Nah. I know what a heavy weapon does. I know what a heavy weapon does. I know what that... You fucker. Come here. What's the word? You do say that a lot. Oh, alright. Victims root nearby enemies. Colorless. The enemy. Okay, sure. I mean, I had fun with the bat, but alright. For sure. That was... It's cool. It's cool, I do like... There's the graveyard key. What's here? Secret zone discovered. Nah, I'm cool with it. Anyway, I don't... I'm getting lost. I'm lost. I'm losing track of the conversation. Let me reset. With Awesome Nuts, because of Awesome Nuts, I have, as I've said before, with Awesome Nuts I do... That's probably one of my favorite MOBAs aside from Dota 2, and you see it be revived by Atari. Atari is nice, but I don't really think... I know this probably... It's either this or that. I think I went there before. Nope. Never mind. I don't get a choice. I don't get a choice. Sure. Fair enough. Fair. One of my favorite... There we go, fuck. I want to play that game again. It's been a long while, but I'm not entirely sure of the new version. And I'm also not a fan of the old version. I think the most recent version, prior to its death, prior to the original dev's bankruptcy. Bleeding, I'll put that in the backpack. Actually, no. It's not good. Prior to the dev's bankruptcy, which is why Awesome Nuts is dead right now. Oh, whatever. Prior to the dev's bankruptcy, which is the cause of Awesome Nuts' death, I was a fan of the version that I was most at take with, that was used to, was the most recent build of it, and then after the bankruptcy, they did kind of what's the word? They did kind of use an old version, which I am not a personal fan of. But fine, you know? But when Atari kind of came back, not came back, but like when Atari came and bought the IP, you were there. When Atari came back and bought the IP, they kind of got a new, special new edition. And I'm not a fan of it. Well, at least from the little I've seen of it. I don't think I have the beta test version played or tested out. So maybe it's probably decent, but I've heard a lot of there's a lot of buggy-ish. It's a very buggy mess, if I remember correctly. Trap 6. Launches 2 traps at enemies. Nah. I think it's this one. Freeze. Launches 2. I think I'm cool with it. What is this? Forgotten Sepulchre. I feel like I've seen that already. I think that's the one with the lights. I mean, I do like it, but let me see the other ones. Oh, it's this one. I never got to actually figure out how this works. I think it's supposed to be DLC, which is probably why I never see it. I don't have access to it, which is unfortunate. Which is sad, but whatever. What can I do? Well, aside from buying the damn game. I could have rolled through that. Oh no. Fuck. Screw you. Could have that. I could do that. No, anyway. What I wanted to say was that I'm not a fan of the way Awesomenauts was going, or any of the MOBAs, honestly. Most of the MOBAs haven't been doing too hot, aside from, you know, the obvious big three, which is kind of like Smite, League of Legends, and Dota 2. And they're doing fairly alright. I can't record myself playing Dota 2, but it's still one of my favorites. I'm not a personal fan of League of Legends. It's not the type of way I want MOBAs to play personally. Punishment was this. Blocking blocks walls, charging forward. I try it out. Your crossbow. Gastronomy. The effect of food increase if you recycle food you deal Salt shield. Colorless. Highest grown when they die. Nah. I still think this is fine. I just think this is better. Because of my hammer. My funny hammer. I'm going to Forgotten Sepulchre. Alright. Most of the MOBAs haven't been doing too hot. I mean, Deadlock is added in, which is good. It's because I'm so tired of the way of them, what I would like to call just the leagueification of MOBAs these days, which is such a common issue. Well, I should have looked down. Fuck. Oh, okay. The sort of... Oh, fuck. Go. The sort of leagueification of the combat of MOBAs. Ah, fuck. Okay, fine. I went off beat. I didn't time it right. That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, every single MOBA these days just want to play like leagues, which I don't really blame, because you know it's the most popular MOBA out there. But still, I feel like it kind of lost some identity when every game feels like it. It feels too homogeneous, which in my opinion shouldn't feel right for a genre. There should be some variation, but these days what's the word? Multiplayer games have become more competitive, not just like its player base, but also the way the market works, which is part of probably the reason why the genre hasn't been so popular. People kind of view MOBAs as a hyper-competitive game, probably due to the large contribution of esports because of Dota 2's TI and League of Legends push to competitiveness as well. Do I go there? Probably. Which is unfortunate, because I feel like not every MOBAs are competitive, in my opinion. There is some skill involved, but I don't think you should treat it like one. But that's just my hot take. Maybe it's not a hot take, maybe it is a common take. But I don't think MOBAs are inherently... almost the word. There we go. I don't think MOBAs are inherent. Nah, I unfortunately don't do well with that. MOBAs aren't inherently competitive. Although I think there's also just the idea that people believe that MOBAs are... Oh, that worked. Okay. That MOBAs are oversaturated, which I disagree with, and I think it's because people kind of mistake MOBAs with hero shooters or hero shooters with MOBAs, which I don't think is true. I mean, they are inspired with each other, but I don't really think most MOBAs... I don't think, what's the word? Ew, that was a projectile. Okay, today I learned. Today I learned. Anyway. As I was saying. There we go. No. What's the word? But I lost my train of thought for a second. But right. I don't think MOBAs are inherently... are inherently competitive, even though yes, it has a lot of difficulty and skill required. I just don't believe it, because, well, I mean, competitive games in general feels like it wants to push on esports, which I never liked, but games has been around for a long time. But competitive games has been around for a long time, and I don't think people acted this way before. I think it's only because of the rise of streaming and... I think it's because of the rise of streaming and stuff that kind of... Oh, fuck you. I think it's because of the rise of the internet, and also because of the contribution of esports becoming popular like at one time. Sorry. Sorry. I think it's because of as I've said before, the rise of the internet, and there was a boom at one time when what's the word? Esports did make millions of dollars, but I don't personally think that it would have been sustainable long term, regardless of it earning like billions back then. Clockroom. Is that all? I mean, there's some hidden gaps there. There's a scroll of power. Let me pick that up real quick, and then we'll go back and get to the clock tower. Right, as I was saying, I don't think it's sustainable long term with the esports. With esports, because I don't know, not many people want to watch. Maybe that's just me. Not many people like to actually. I could have had that. We got that. Got that. And then I think we're gonna push. We're gonna go to the clock tower. Unless there's other areas. There's other areas there. Sure. Let me explore. I did it again. I fell to the same trick. Fine. Wait, how do you get there? What? Whatever, man. Oh, here. Okay. Okay. Come here. Alright. Ah. There we go. Oh, it was just for a shop. Okay, whatever. I think we're going to... Wait. There we go. As I was saying. I think... we're going to the clock room. We are doing a lot of progress. I thought I would have been rusty and died like what's the word? Several minutes. What's the word? Several minutes ago, but we're actually pulling through. Parry. You know what? Inflict critical hits when you have less than 100 or more than 50% malaise. Like a critical hit at target is burned. Just for later. Poisons the enemy. Victims slow down all enemies when they die. Interrupted. Victims root the nearby target for 5 seconds. Victims slow down all nearby targets when they die. Cannot be interrupted. Oil. You cannot be interrupted. A bleeding target. Choose app. For example. Inflict damage take. Ah, fuck. There we go. Victims burn when they die. Damage a frozen target. You know what? Yeah, that's good. I got a bunch of money to spend. I can't really. This is when things get weird. Actually, wait, no, this is the boss room. I thought this was the not watchtower, lighthouse? I forgot the word. But no, this is the boss room. Yo. Ah, I already failed. Alright. Come here. I'd like to parry it. Got him. There we go. Whatever. That was bad, but we beat him and we beat her anyway. Unfortunate for me. Unfortunate, but a win's a win. Anyway, aside from that, what have I even been doing recently? Right. Let me look at my stuff here. Oh yeah, the Chainsaw Man movie is also coming out. I mean, I already finished the Chainsaw Man manga. Well, it's not finished actually, but I did it's not finished, but I did. I don't have anything. Okay. But what's the word? I've basically been caught up to date with it. Derelict Distillery. I don't like the Derelict Distillery. High Peak Castle could be nice. We could actually beat the boss, but the boss is very frustrating. I haven't figured out a way to deal with every attack he's got, and I have been fucking up my parries as well for this few minutes, so this might not end well. But you know, have some faith in myself. It might do well. It might be good. Who knows? Nah. Who knows? Nah, I'm good. I'm cool. Ah, you. Does that? There we go. There we go. As I was saying. I haven't. I've been up to date with the manga. It's pretty alright. I haven't. It's very difficult for me to really state an opinion with towards some by being caught up to date with something, because you know it's every few weeks, so I can't really take in the entire pacing of the manga unless I plan on unless I plan on like rereading the previous parts, but I think I'm good. I don't want it. I think I'm good. You. Okay, I keep forgetting that those things deal damage at the back, which is annoying. I have to. But whatever, man. I keep forgetting you can't. Can you actually block that? I think you could. Not block, parry. I think you could parry it, I'm just not timing it well. Which, fair, I guess. Honestly, it's fair. Maybe I'm just not timing it correctly. No, nothing here. I also really want to get back into RTS games, because it's something that I actually do like playing. I think it's one of them. Ah, fuck you. I wanted to parry that. Alright. Alright. Let me check this place. I haven't been reading much mangas recently. Ah, fuck you. Ah, whatever. I haven't been reading much mangas recently. I've been reading comic books solely for it, which isn't a bad thing. I did not land a single parry there. Oh. Stuns an enemy it hits, recharge one armor every time you kill an enemy, recovers your base munitions. Colorless, the highest level applies. Stuns any target hit. Shots pierce the target. No, I don't. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need it. There we go. Redeem myself. Gotta redeem myself with these parries. Ah! Gotta redeem myself. Because I am going for a green build, and if I'm not parrying in, then I'm kind of making this build useless. Oh, nice. Oh. Ah! There we go. I'm doing fairly well. I think there is some... What's that? Oh. I don't... Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I think the issue is the timing. Ah. There we go. Come on. Go. Oof. I think we only got 3 keys, right? I think I only need 3 keys to the castle. I don't want to explore this place because I've already lost so much. What's the word? I've already lost so much HP. And my potion is running out. So I think I'm gonna try to beat the boss. Oh, fuck off. I can't get there. Should I even go there? Moonflower key. Oh, I remember that. Also, you do come back to actually use those things. I thought holding on to them was kind of a waste, but fair enough. Alright. Fairsies. Kind of unfortunate that I didn't, but that's okay. Now, where is the castle? The castle. Oh. Death Orb 6. Choose Volley of Arrows. Alright. There we go. Oh. There we go. Come on. How do I... I know I could. I just have to roll. How do I get there? God damn it. Okay. Ah, whatever. I don't wanna do that. Nothing here. Alright, fine. Whatever. Whatever, I don't even need it. I don't even need it. Now which way to go? Ah, there we go. Ah, there's the direction. Oh, only one. Actually 4. Oh wait, never mind, it's this place. Okay, fine. I haven't speaking much about what topics I want to say yet. I don't exactly remember what I want to say. Alright, mangas. I haven't been reading much mangas. Especially when I've mostly been reading comic books, but... regardless. Despite that, I think I have been reading some, but only like one-shots and some small synopsis. Not small synopsis, but like small comics. Small mangas that aren't that big, but maybe some throne room. Nah, don't need it. What's this? Cluster grenades. Breaks into 4. Nah, I'm good. Okay. I cannot, for the life of me, get there. I will not try it. Unfortunate. This is the final stretch. This is the home stretch. I might either I kill him or I die immediately because there is those spikes and I suck at and I don't exactly know how to deal with that. Fuck. This is gonna be stressful, so I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try. Ooh, I'm stressed. I'm spooked. But I think I could do it. No, I don't think I... Well, I could. I think I could. I hate these I hate these ice platforms. Come here. Ah. Ah, finally. Oh. Second phase? No, I actually beat him. Oh my god, I finally did it. I finally did it. Holy... Oh. What is this? Attack critical hits from... Flicks critical hits for 600 quickly kill 2 enemies with this weapon. Cannot be sold. Ignore force fields. Sure. You know what? I don't need it. I don't need this anymore. Kill. Alright. Okay. I actually don't know the lore of this game. That's okay. I'll watch a YouTube video about it. Oh, I didn't even check behind me. That was probably a bad idea. Oh, whatever. Next run. Was that actually it? I thought there was gonna be more. Yeah, I think that was it. I'm gonna keep the credits on, just out of respect for the dev team. The game was good. Oh, cool. The game was very good. It is pretty fun. I'd like to play it again, maybe buy some DLC because I do like the game. It's one of the games that I don't regret, like, buying. I don't regret, and I think I could get the DLC. Especially when it goes on discount very frequently. They go under 100 pesos, which I do like. Oh, the cast. That's surprising that I even finally beat the final boss. Well, there might be a well, if this is like any other roguelike, there will be a sort of loop feature, but you kind of get what I mean, right? By the boss. I've beaten the boss, finally, while the video is recording, and the streaming. That's nice. I kind of wish I've gotten better at commentating the whole thing, but I think I've done a fairly good job. I don't want to speak too much. What's the word? I didn't want to constantly repeat myself, and I also don't want to run out of material that I want to say. Because in case of the next, what's the word? In case of the next YouTube video that I want to plan out. As I've said before, I want to work on a video essay one day. I have ran a script that I've been writing towards, and I've been doing some research. And maybe because of the whole video essay thing, I might stop doing what's the word? I might stop doing these Let's Plays all throughout because I want to work on more high effort videos altogether. But I might still stream myself playing games every once in a while. Just so that I can actually like do something, you know? I need monotony. I need some routine. I need a routine in order to keep myself afloat, because unless I have a because if I don't have it, I'm just gonna become lazy and not do much. And even if it seems kind of like a waste of time just to play games, just talk and play games, which isn't a whole lot of work. The most important part is that I have something to keep doing over and over so that I can build up a habit of productivity, which I haven't been doing a lot. That is the main reason why I will like doing these. Why I frequently do these. Which is great, you know? Big plus. And now that I have and I think I do feel a sense of consistency recently, because of this constant like pressure of having something out there. And because I have been like doing more work, I have been reading a lot more, I have been drawing more frequently. I haven't been posting of the drawings, but it's been on my mind, and I've been working on it a lot more compared to back then, where I've been on multiple art, where I've just kind of been stuck on the internet. I mean, I'm still on the internet, but I haven't been like stuck watching YouTube videos as frequently as I did. And that type of procrastination isn't healthy, and I want to get that out, you know? Move that procrastination into something more. Which I have been steadily doing. It's not perfect. I feel like I did skip a day, as I've said last on the Bloons episode. But I have been doing it fairly well. Aside from, I don't want to keep talking about this sort of boring, sappy stuff. I do want to actually talk about video games and all that, and the stuff that I've been getting into, especially with the World of Darkness stuff. Because I haven't gotten into a Chronicle yet, but I want to get into it one day. But I don't know when to do it, because I want to keep reading the core books, but I don't know when I should start actually getting into a campaign. And it's way harder because it is World of Darkness. It's a very niche tabletop RPG, or at least compared to everything else, compared to the grandiose world in comparison to the tabletop RPG fandom or community, it's a little bit in the middle, you know? Because when you think of, I guess if we're comparing it to the iceberg, it's a little bit on the top. It's not deep in the ocean, but it is like on the bottom, you know, middle ground. Right? Because when you think of tabletop RPG, you think of, what's the word? You think of D&D, you think of Pathfinder and all that. And admittedly, I do want to get into D&D as well, but I want to stick to one thing first, and then I'll get into those. But at the same time, I do feel kind of jealous that I didn't get into D&D or Pathfinder, because I feel like they are a larger group of people actually playing those, and I feel like there's a larger community that I want to be a part of. Because even though, because kind of recently I feel like maybe it's because of COVID, but I feel like I've been starting to crave more into kind of personal or human interaction, but I've just never really figured out how to get into it or figure out how to start it. And I feel like these kinds of events like tabletop RPGs are kind of a way for me to somehow get into a social situation. And it's not that going outside isn't an issue. I feel like I'd like to go outside, but I feel like I don't know how to instigate situations. But I feel like these types of events, I hope, could get me into a situation where I'm kind of forced to talk. I'm forced to be in a conversation. And apart from that, it just seems very interesting. I feel like tabletop RPGs are still something that I kind of feel interested in to begin with. Especially with the amount of stuff that you could actually try. And there media hasn't been able to perfectly or accurately portray tabletop games that well. Tabletop RPGs that well. You know? I feel like they have there's kind of a stereotypical kind of viewpoint that people perceive with something like D&D, for example. Kind of one of those nerd things. And I mean, admittedly, it is still kind of a nerd thing, especially when the way people thought of it was, well, it's an RPG, but it's actually more like a math thing. I realized recently that D&D is very crunchy, which is a term that people apparently, which I think I've heard is a term for a tabletop RPG that has a lot more focus on numbers and stats. So it is just mostly mathematics. But I think with World of Darkness, which is the game that I'm playing, or the franchise that I'm reading about currently, it's a little bit more on the character aspect, less so on the numbers, more on the role-playing parts of it. There's still obviously some numbers to it, but it isn't as big as D&D's is, which has a large amount of stuff on it. But still, I'd like to try it. Regardless, I don't think I'm gonna be able to perfect or understand it that well, which is why there is something like a session 0 to be acclimated with the game, like naturally, even if you've read it like from start to finish in one day. I feel like a session 0 sounds kind of nice to put things into practice and remember the whole thing, and also to get the character's backstory done. I still need to figure that out. I think with V5 or Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, I feel like, in my opinion, I might get more people to play with, because the one that I've read before was V20, which was way older. With V5, it feels like it's the more recent one, so there might be a higher chance of getting people to play with me. But the issue is that there are more players than there are storytellers, which is going to be the hassle. Because I've looked at the official World of Darkness Discord, and the looking for group section are mostly players, but never not enough storytellers that wants a campaign, which is going to be the hard part. Hopefully I'm lucky and actually figure something out alongside an actual working schedule, because most of the people are Europeans, Europeans or somewhere away from the Asian time zone, which is going to be even more of a hassle. That's another issue that I'm going to have to experience with having a time zone opposite to myself. I did find one that was in Australia, but they've already had the lobby, quote unquote, was already full, so that's unfortunate. Those are the two main hurdles that I'm experiencing right now, aside from the fact that I haven't read V5. But it is still gonna be another problem. But those two are still ever-present problems. Which is, if I remember correctly, everyone's more of a player rather than a storyteller, which is fine, and time zones, which is out of my control. I wish there were... that whole situation kind of makes me wish more that that I was more in the American time zone or somewhere in there, but at the same time I'm fine. It isn't too big of a deal, even though it is kind of a big deal, but I'm not gonna cry over it. I think aside from Pathfinder and D&D, I have also been interested in something like Mutants and Masterminds. I think that's kind of just one thing that I do like doing, though, just reading the core books rather than actually playing them as well. I have a bunch of PDFs for TTRPGs that I don't think I'll ever play, like if I remember correctly, I have one called, let me find it. Sorry, hold on. I have it on my Google Drive. I have one that is called Godlike, which is a World War II superhero game where you roleplay as people. It's kind of like, I think the best way to describe it is kind of like similar to the Suicide Squad, but in World War II, or The Boys set in World War II, which is kind of interesting. But I highly doubt there are actual people that I get to play it with. I know there's also stuff like Gamma World and all that. A bunch of other ones that I just like reading, but I highly doubt I'll ever actually get to play. With TTRPGs, that's gonna be the hard part, is actually getting other people to play with. But that's whatever. I think I could get into it. But well, I do have friends that do play Pathfinder, which would be kind of nice, but that's gonna be for later. Right now, I'm currently just reading World of Darkness books. I think I'm gonna, after I read Vampire 5th edition, I'm not gonna touch the 5th edition books anymore, and just kind of solely focus on reading 20th edition, which is, because 20th edition is just very big, except for I think Mage 20th edition, because for some reason 20th edition was very poorly written. Well, okay, I wouldn't say poorly written, it's just that it kind of assumes that the reader is already a fan of that splat, which is already very complicated enough. Let's just jumble in a bunch of old features in there, which I think, if I remember correctly, was already pretty good. It's just that to the layman, it isn't that well done. It just makes it more complicated, if that's the best way to describe it. I don't think... Okay. You know what? I'll skip the whole thing. It's very long. I'm sorry. Oh well. Okay. Ah. Oh, not leave. Don't make me leave. Got it? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, fine. Well, actually, hold on. Let me do some. No, I can't wall climb. Wait, I can. Nope, there's nothing there. Okay, fine. Let me. I know where this is going. Just send me back in. Just send me back. Run duration 54 minutes. Okay, fair. Prisoners' quarters. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it. Congratulations, you can now try a new difficulty level by interacting with the tube at the start of a game. Where the hell has Old Bones gone? Oh, what? Leave body. R. Oh. Well, that's cool. Okay. Oh, what is this? That's weird. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Oh, wait. Ah. So that's how, what's the word? That's how I go... Okay. Ah, that's where it goes. Okay. I don't want to go there yet. Let me customize myself. Alright. After this, I think we're gonna end the stream, and I'm gonna end the recording. Because I am not interested in... Ugh. Evil minion head, you're one of us now. This, is it cotton candy? Okay. Alright. I actually don't know what that is at the top, so let me check. I think it definitely is the new boss stem cells. One boss stem cell activated. Hard. Reduce the number of health fountains. Improve the legendary forge. Lets you acquire the next boss stem cell. Sure. Hard mode. Why not? Right? Why not? I mean, I'm not gonna activate it now. Something seems to have... I'm not gonna play one now, but I'd like to try it out. Oh, what is this? Just out of curiosity. Seems like it's been in a rush. Oh, okay. I'm just here out of curiosity. It's gone into... I guess he didn't want to come back after all. Definitely not going after. He's not... He's going into the law? No. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, okay. Ah, I think I could. Wait. No. Ah, there we go. Okay. I think I may have forgotten something. What is this? Cavern key. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it must have been... What's the word? What's the word? It's that direction. No, I think I'm good. I'm gonna end the run here. Oh. What the hell is this? Okay. Sys mode. Options. Sys mode quit. Okay. That was good though. That was GG's. That was fun. And I actually beaten the first boss. Or I mean, the final boss of normal mode. I've beaten the first boss of normal mode. And I think I'm gonna enjoy playing more of it actually. This might be in the next game that I'll be playing right after Dota. Because it does seem kinda nice. And I do enjoy it. I mean, I've been playing it even prior to the recording sessions recently, so yeah, why not? GG's.